True love doesn't ask, what have you done for me lately? True love asks, what have I done for you lately? In our marriages, we may not say it out loud, but some of us, we operate in our marriage with, what have you done for me lately, in our subconscious state. You say, prove it, brother. God is love. So our perfect example of how to love is God's love. For God so loved the world that he gave. Gave what? His only son. The thing that meant the most to him. Since God is one, Deuteronomy 6, Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one. He literally gave of himself. When you're in true love, self becomes secondary. How much of yourself are you giving to your spouse? Remember that besides your relationship with God, the relationship with your spouse is the most significant and unique relationship. It's the only relationship where, according to the Bible, the two of you become one flesh. You don't have that relationship with your parents, with your children, or anyone else. I believe the word love is the most misunderstood and misplaced word in the English language because it has so many derivatives. You say you love your designer bag. You say you love a certain food. You say you love that vacation spot. And then in the same vein, you say you love your spouse. That can't be the same type of love. True love is commitment. True love is sacrifice. True love is the wedding vows for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health. Remember those? That's what true love looks like. Once you start introducing feelings before commitment and sacrifice, when you talk about true love, that relationship right there is on shaky ground. You want to see if you're really loving your spouse? I mean, if you really want to know the real deal about true love, you got to go to the blueprint. Flush your love against 1 Corinthians 13 in the Bible. I'm just going to hit a couple points in that scripture. The first part of 1 Corinthians 13 says, if you are so into the things of God, even if your faith can move mountains, but you have no love, you are nothing. So it's basically saying that it doesn't matter how anointed you are. It doesn't matter how much into the things of God you are. If you don't have love towards your spouse, true love now, you are nothing. It says love is patient. Are you patient with your wife, with your husband? It says love is kind. I call kindness the forgotten fruit. That's one of the fruit of the Spirit that we forget. Are you kind to your spouse? Why don't you ask her? Why don't you ask him? You ready for verse 5? True love is not rude. It is not self-seeking. It is not provoked, nor overly sensitive and easily angered. It does not take into account a wrong you suffered. If we just did verse 5 alone, our marriages would be awesome. Remember, true love doesn't ask, what have you done for me lately? It asks, what have I done for you lately? Keep the conversation going, family. There's hope for our marriages, but it starts with us. Leave comments below. God bless.